so we're going to change that. The background. We'll do that. We'll go back outside and then we want to create some boxes. Let's see here. We're gonna do this. I ain't done this in a long. Oh, matter of fact, I gotta change headphones so I can hear everybody. Jump on these headphones over here. There we go. Check 1, 2. All right, cool. Then we gotta open up some boxes. Here we go. Hey y'all. Listen, if you came for the gospel, that's not what we're doing right now. I'm getting ready to talk a little sports. Hey y'all. Welcome in. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. For those of you that did come by, I'm not doing gospel right now. We're gonna talk a little sports. Anybody that wanna come on, we're gonna talk a little football. Have a good little time for about an hour. Keep things clean, but fun. We wanna have some fun while we talk about our favorite teams, what we think they're gonna do. You know, little predictions of maybe what our college team is going to do. Like Darrell, he all the way in Florida. I don't know who his college team is. I'd love to find out, see who he like for college football. And his pro team. I don't know. He in Florida. It could be Miami. It could be Jacksonville. He in Duval now. It might be Jacksonville. Oh, FSU, you going to Tallahassee? Well, Darrell, look, come up. If you can, come up. Let's talk. Ooh, Cowboys. Ooh, yes, I need to talk to you. Anybody else, listen, anybody that want to come up in a box and talk, we going to talk. Now, this the rules. I want to give you the rules. We going to keep it clean. We no cursing. Everything else is cool. And we not going to demean nobody. Now, we can have fun. You know what I'm saying? We going to keep it clean like we was on TV. Anybody that want to come up and talk, I'll put you in the box. We're going to have a good time. We're going to talk some sports today. So your college team is FSU. Now, you started out good by beating Bama. Now, the only thing is, to be honest with you, Brother Darrell, we don't know if on your way to get a good. Okay, I understand that. Listen, Brother Darrell, we don't know if LF. Don't get mad at me now, but I'm just telling the truth. We don't know if FSU is that good or if Alabama is that bad. We gonna find out though. We gonna find out. But congratulations. Listen, this the truth. We need Florida State, Miami, and what's the other one? It's the third one. Florida State, Miami. It's another one in Florida. It's 3 of them we need to be. We need y'all to be good now. Florida State, Miami, because, see, we brought y'all over to the ACC with us. I'm a Clemson fan, so, hey, ain't no doubt in my mind. Ever since we brought, y'all was killing it in the early 90s. Man, Florida State, Miami, that was a battle back in the day. Then we brought y'all to the ACC, and it went do. So we need Miami and Florida State to be good. It's another team down there in Florida, too. It's 3 of them. We need all y'all to come on back up to the top. Ride. We need the cream to ride. You know I'm telling the truth. Now, in the 90s, y'all was good. Y'all was good back in them days, long time. The Gators, that's it. I need all 3 of y'all. I need the Gators, the Miami, and Florida State. I need all y'all to be good. So college football can be good again. See, it ain't as fun when Florida State losing. Y'all ain't supposed to win 2 games. Come on now, don't do that. Daryl, you with them Gators? You a Gator fan, Darrell? So we got Darrell is an FSU fan, and Daryl is a Gator fan. Ooh, y'all gonna have fun when they play each other. Y'all play Miami in a few. Ooh, shut your mouth and keep on talking. All right. So, Darrell, since you're on your way to get a cut, I know you. Hopefully, you in the passenger seat and your wife driving. I know you ain't texting and driving. We wouldn't tell nobody that. Not preachers. Preachers don't text and drive. We don't break the law like that. But when you get settled in, I need you to tell me what you think. Darrell, come back. There's another Darrell. Okay, so Darrell, you tell me later what you think FSU gonna do. Now, Darrell Wilson, I need to talk to you because I'm a Clemson fan. And y'all just came in there and just beat us like we stole something. What's wrong with y'all? Do you want to come up and talk to me, LSU fan? It'd be nice to talk to an LSU fan if you want to come on up here and talk. Because y'all beat us like we stole something. And I'm mad at my offensive line. K Klubnik did not have time to even look down the field before y'all was on his behind. I'm telling you, man, look, LSU was not playing. Again, this is another one because it's the first game of the year. Is LSU really that good or is Clemson that bad? I'm hoping this LSU's that good because I'm a Clemson fan and I don't need Clemson to be bad right now. I need the offensive line to protect somebody. Cade Club that could not throw the ball, and y'all just beat us like we stole something. Congrats to you, LSU. Texas Longhorn. Okay, Texas. Let's talk. Arch Manning. Now, what we gonna do? Now, all 2 years, they've been pumping us up, telling us this Manning boy is the best thing since sliced bread. Oh, but I don't know if y'all turned on the tape when they played Ohio State. Ooh, that was ugly. And I ain't talking about the fact I feel South Florida gonna beat the Gators today. You know, I ain't seen the Gators play, so I can't. I don't want. All right, so if we gotta call it, I'm gonna call it for Florida. It's the division. It's the difference in the divisions. You know what I mean? Like I know. I hear what you say. I hear you. It's a major upset if it happens. Georgia Bulldogs gonna be fine. They gonna be fine. Big mistake. I'm making a big. You don't think that Florida will beat South Florida? You think South Florida underdog gonna go? Where's the game? Okay, Darrell. Where's no? Vice versa. No. Oh, I must be. Let's say I feel South Florida gonna beat the Gators today. Okay. Yes or no? See, that's why we need to talk. I'm trying to read text messages. I'm like messing all up, so I ain't gonna have nobody talk. Oh, so you feel South Florida gonna beat Big Florida today? Is the game at Florida? The University of Florida? Is that where the game at? Because I know Florida ain't going to South Florida play. I know they don't do that. The little school come to the big school. I'm going to say no. I'm going to go with Florida on that one because the game got to be at home. Or G-Money agreeing with you. Darrell said it don't matter. So you just think flat out South Florida is better than Florida. Canes all day. Okay, wait a minute. Wait now. We got two different things going on. One of them say South Florida go win. And one of them say, oh, wait, Canes, wait a minute. Wait. Now, Canes is Miami. You done jumped in the wrong thing. We talking about South Florida and Florida. So y'all telling me little old South Florida gonna go into Florida. I'm talking about the University of Florida. This is what you telling me. I want to make sure you on record, Darrell. You telling me that South Florida going inside of the University of Florida. Let's see. South Florida is in the Miami Hurricane. I'm confused. Now, wait a minute. Let me get on. Y'all confusing me. Let me see who playing. Because y'all talking about, somebody talking about Miami, and then another one talking about Florida. Let's see. South Florida football. This way, I'm going to clear it up because y'all don't start talking. Y'all got me confused. I don't know who playing who now. Okay, according to, all right, South Florida Bulls play the Florida Gators. That's the game I'm talking about. Whoever keep talking about the Canes, please wait because that ain't what we talking about. We talking about Florida versus South Florida Bulls. Now, Darrell, listen, I want to make sure I understand. You telling me that the South Florida Bulls is going to go in to the University of Florida and beat them today. That's what you telling me, Darrell. That's what you telling me. I just want to make sure I'm getting a clear understanding. You telling me that little old he say he feel an upset in his spirit. All right, we going to see. All right, let's see. All right, let's go. Let's look at the top 25 games today. Top 25 NCAA football today. All right, let's see who's all playing. Let me see where y'all. I got a couple. He said he feel an upset coming. All right, let's see what we got going on. Week 2. Y'all ready for week number 2? All right, and then, we can always flip back if y'all want to, before we go forward. Oh, wait, no, I don't need you to talk. Now, you might say something I don't want you to say. Hush. Let's go back to Thursday first. Let's start with NFL. How many of y'all watched the Cowboys and the Eagles? Now, let me tell y'all something. This is the real truth. That was a great game. It really was. For the most part, and I'm just saying for the most part, the two quarterbacks, I had to give it to them. They dueled it out. You could see Dakota would come down, take his team down. No. I'm being real. I'm giving you a real observation this time. A real observation. Dakota would come out. They got the ball first, right? They came down, touchdown. Come out. Get a ball to Hurts, touchdown. Dakota, touchdown. I mean, the game was phenomenal. All the way. We ain't going to talk about the spitting, which is nasty. All the way to the rain delay. And then when the rain delay happened, the real ain't going to like this part. I think that's when Jerry Jones started praying. He said, God, we need a break now. We done fumbled the ball. These boys finna kick us out. They finna run us out the stadium. So he prayed real. Jerry Jones prayed real hard and the rain came. And it gave him like an hour break. So they went back out the second hour. Now, this when things really got interesting. Because Dakota was down. And he wanted to bring them boys back. I think he had 3 minutes left on the clock. And this is the part that amazed me. The game is 20-24. They got a chance to march down the field and win the game. And to be honest with you, if y'all watch that last drive, now this just the truth. If the Philadelphia Eagles, who are the defending the defending Super Bowl champions, if their defensive backs could actually catch the ball, the game would have ended, like long time. Sharon, thank you so much for this subscription. Appreciate it. The game would have ended like 3 times. I'm talking about ball hit him in the hand and then hit the ground. Oh, that's right. Well, you stayed in the books. You did the right thing. If you didn't play no football, Italia, it's okay. We just talk a little football. But they couldn't get the defensive backs for the Eagles. They could not catch. You sound like you sound like you hate. No, I'm talking about the game. I'm giving you a honest perception. Okay, did you watch the game, bro? Did you see Dakota throw it to the defensive backs 3 times and they drop it? Tell me where hate is on that. These are facts, things that happen. Oh, you a Cowboy fan. That's why it sounds like hate, because it's facts. Oh, that's what. You didn't watch? Did you watch the game? We talking about the game. When Dakota came out, I'm sorry, Dak Prescott came out on that last drive, and he threw the ball to the defensive back, and he dropped it. Then he threw the ball to another defensive back, and he dropped it. Then he threw it to CeeDee Lamb. It went through his hands, hit him in the face. Okay, but I'm just stating facts. You say I'm hating, but these are things that happen. You paying a man $130 million to have alligator arms. CD. Hey, bro, I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan all day, every day. We ain't played yet. We gonna talk about my team. We gonna talk about the fact that I saw Aaron Rodgers down there at Social Security office. Look, I tell the truth on all of them. It don't matter. I talk about my own team. I don't know what I wish they'd left Aaron Rodgers where he at. You did talk about me. Take Will Howard, who just won the national championship with Ohio State. Why did you draft him? You know, it took Aaron Rodgers too long to say he was coming. By then, Will Howard would have been starting. I wouldn't even let him play. Nah. Take that young man, build him. He got all the I'm going to say natural God-given abilities. Now, we don't know what he can do in the NFL. But take that young man, make him, mold him. Hey, KC. Hey, bro, I'm almost finished with Dallas. We going to turn that page. So, yeah, Pittsburgh, my team. So yeah, Dakota kept throwing it to the other team. Then the $130 million man, CeeDee Lamb. Most say a top 5 receiver in the NFL. That's what they say he is. CeeDee Lamb is a top 5 receiver. Now, T. Higgins, Chase, Jamar, who else can I think of? Top receivers. Even his partner on the other side now, boy from Pittsburgh. They would have caught them balls. I guess he had, now that last one, where he dove for it, 2 things. Bro, this is why it's hate. All receivers drop passes. But 3 in the last drive? 3. We ain't talking about 1. We ain't talking about 2. He dropped 3 balls on a game-winning drive, and you pay him $130 million. 3. We ain't talking about 1 though. Yeah, you right. All receiver drop. All receiver drop passes. 3 though. In crunch time, you can't make that kind of money and drop 3. He should have caught 2 of them. Seriously, one of them went through his hands and hit him in the face. And the other one that he dove for, he really didn't have to dive, but he did what we call, see, I played cornerback. He heard what we call footsteps. They was coming. And instead of standing up or jumping up and catch the ball, he tried to protect himself and dive. And it went right through his head. Look. But here go the funny part, though. Right. He dropped a 7 the whole year out of 17 games. And you drop 2 on the last drop. I'm talking about 2 that's in your hands for real. You drop. Then, this the funniest part, though. This was funny. After he dropped that one, he go in the tent. Why y'all take him in the tent to blow him out, tell him he's supposed to catch the ball? Wasn't nothing wrong with it. No, I'm going to talk about everybody. Week 9 is Kansas City turn. Your turn, Kansas City. Turn the page last night. So Philly won that one. So Kansas City. Hey, what that boy name? What quarterback name? Kansas City quarterback. I forgot his name. Boy, you running for your life. Hey, they should have played some gospel for him last night. I'm running for my life. Shit, y'all see him last night. Oh, and then, look, the long pass, he was behind the DB and the 4th down. He was behind the defense. Yeah, the defense is behind you. Now, there was a man coming from the side, but he was ahead of him. And the pass was there. But guess what? Yeah, alligator arms. Come on up. I need somebody to come up and talk with me. Come on, nobody want to get in the ball. Oh, Patrick Mahomes. Oh, y'all see him. I like Patrick Mahomes, but the only thing I don't like, and I'm being petty. Y'all see how he run with the ball? He hold the ball like a little girl. But the boy can ball. I can't be mad at him. Patrick can ball. He can ball. But last night, he looked terrible. At least the first half. He was throwing the ball behind people. Now, it is game 1. You got to get all the reconciled. But I can't. Listen, I live in L.A. I did not expect the Chargers, the L.A. Chargers to beat the Chiefs. No. Didn't expect that one. Okay, so now, Kansas City did look shook. They did. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. Now, from what I watched, he don't have the receiver. Well, you know, that one boy got hurt like 3 plays in, and then another receiver's already out. So ain't no more Tyreek Hill, just run down the field, throw it long, and beat everybody. They don't have that guy no more. So that long game to where he used to launch him 40 yards in front of everybody, that ain't there. Tyreek Hill ain't there, and the little fast boy got hurt. So, it's going to be tough sledding for KC. I tell you what, that big old tight end that gave that girl a ring, Taylor Swift, he better get his act together because they're going to have to depend on him. That receiving core, for real, is not the same as it once was. Kansas City, you're right, they shook a little bit. All right, college football, what we got going on today. So, first of all, we got, let's see what we got. No, I don't want no tickets. No, I ain't trying about no tickets in no game. Okay, so we got number 2, Penn State is playing Florida International. This week is one of them weeks to where most of the games are the bigger teams are playing the in-state kind of teams. So it's not a lot of super duper attractive games. So you got Penn State playing Florida International. You know Penn State's going to win that one. That's an automatic dub. Texas is playing San Jose State. That's an automatic dub. Illinois. Now this one's going to be interesting, and most people don't believe me. Keep your eyes open at 12 noon ESPN. For Illinois and Duke. I know it sounds crazy. Illinois is ranked number 11. And I'm finna say something that's going to shock y'all. Duke might win this game. Duke might, like Darrell called the upset. Yeah, they tune-up game. They playing JVs today. But like Darrell called that upset for Florida, South Florida, I think if I had to pick one, now, and I might get embarrassed at the end of the day, but I think Duke can do it. I think they can pull it off. I really do. Texas plays Florida State. Now, Florida State. Darrell, I need you to make a call to the coach. After all y'all did last week beating Alabama, please don't lose to East Texas. It's East Texas A&M. Please don't lose, because if you lose that game, I'm going to talk so much junk. Iowa and Iowa State play today, and we already know Iowa State's going to win that one. Baylor plays SMU. Now, that one will be a good one if Baylor can bounce back. They didn't look too good last week. SMU probably should win that one. Kennesaw State, Indiana, we know Indiana win that one. Kent State and Texas Tech. Texas Tech should win. They rank 24. Utah State and Texas A&M, that's a layup for Texas A&M. Like I said, it's not a lot of great games. Ohio State is playing Grambling. Like, Ohio State can put their third string. I hate to say that for you, Grambling. I love you, HBCU, but they're going to beat the brakes off y'all. Then the 3:30 games, Austin Peay and Georgia. Come on, Georgia. You already know. Team, Dolphins, Hurricanes, and Buckeyes. G-Money. Dolphins. Okay, G-Money. Hurricanes. Buckeye. Wait a minute. Hurricanes, Buckeyes, both of them college teams. Wait. You got two college teams? Hurricanes and Buckeyes. Wait. That's not sitting well. How you got? Explain that to me. How you got two college teams? Two? How? How'd that happen? Like, is you from somewhere and live somewhere? Like, the family in Florida and Ohio. Oh, okay. But where your rib, now one of them got to be your, okay, so what happened if they play each other? Who you pull for? He say, take an aspirin. Look, if they play each other, who you pulling for? Okay, so you're a Hurricane fan. There you go. I need to know where your real alliance is like. Because, I'm a real Steelers fan, but I'm starting to pull for players a little bit. Because now that I've retired, I can really watch like I want to watch. And like I'm pulling for the kid Shedeur, even though he probably won't get a chance for about 8-9 games. I feel like Flacco going to play about 5 games and then they'll bring Dylan in. They'll give him 3 or 4 games. And so that's 5 and 3. That's 8. And so 17. So I'm expecting Shedeur to have 8 to 9 games to the rent. The Hurricane's going to turn into a drizzle. He said the sun going to come out. Okay, so I have started watching players. So I'm pulling for Shedeur over there in Cleveland. Hopefully he can get. He talking big job. Hopefully he can get in that rotation. Cause see, I just feel like, and I understand. I get it. Where you were drafted is how you get treated in the NFL, and we know where he was drafted was unfair. It didn't have anything to do with his actual football play. But because he was drafted in the 5th round, we wipe out. Because he was drafted in the 5th round, I mean, he had to play with people that wasn't going to be on the team and equipment managers and all of that kind of stuff. All right, so Georgia plays Austin Peay. That's a layup. They're definitely going to win. Oklahoma State, Oregon. Now, wait. Oregon should blow out Oklahoma State. But, Mike, he's kind of weird. Some years he'll have OK State, like, fired up and ready. And then the next year it's like he don't know how to coach. And I'm concerned about him over there at Oklahoma State. But that's a 3:30 game. That may be one to watch. Oklahoma State and Oregon. And let's see. Then you got Troy and Clemson. Of course, that's a layup. Clemson will blow them out. All right. Ole Miss and Kentucky. Now, these are 2 SEC teams. Shedeur. Yeah, I'm pulling for Shedeur. I really am. Who got number 15, Michigan versus number 18, Oklahoma? If I had to, Okay, wait a minute. Before I jump there, hold on. We got to stay where we was. We was on Mississippi, Ole Miss, and Kentucky. SEC battle. It's in Kentucky. Ole Miss is ranked 23, and Kentucky's not ranked. We in Oklahoma. We in Oklahoma State. We in all kind, and I'm talking about Ole Miss and Kentucky. Darryl says Ole Miss ranked 23 is gonna go into Kentucky and beat Kentucky. That's what he says. All right, then you got East Tennessee. This is what I'm talking about. In states and big state. East Tennessee against Tennessee. Blowout for Tennessee. Here we go. Now here's the game that Darrell picked at 4:15 p.m. South Florida goes into Florida. And Brother Darrell Thomas goes on record, says South Florida is going to upset Florida. He's on record as saying that. All right, Cal Poly plays Utah. That's a win for Utah. Miami Hurricanes play Bethune-Cookman. I bless your heart, Bethune-Cookman. That's all I'm going to say about that. South Carolina State. We already know that's a warm-up game, layup game. LSU and Louisiana Tech, another layup game. Arizona State and Mississippi State. Now, this is a pretty good game. Arizona State, Mississippi State, 7:30 p.m. Now, this is interesting, fellas. Who you got on this one? Arizona State, Mississippi State. Now, Arizona State is ranked 12. They had a really good team last year. However, Mississippi State, you remember now, this is the big SEC. Don't nobody beat the SEC. And they going into Mississippi State. And Darrell is saying Arizona State going to go in there and get that dub. That's what he said. That's what Darrell said. Then you got, here's the game right here. This probably where all eyes will be focused today. 7:30 p.m., one of the nightcaps. It's Detroit, Michigan versus Oklahoma Sooners. Now, fellas, women, ladies, gentlemen, I want to know who you got. This is the one game I want to know out of all the games that's played today. Michigan versus Oklahoma. Darrell say go Big Blue, the 15th ranked Michigan Wolverines. 15th against the 18th ranked Oklahoma Sooners. We got it going on. Darrell say Michigan gonna take it. And G Money say, they ain't coming in the Oklahoma house and winning this game. Oh boy, this gonna be a good one. This is 7:30 tonight in Norman. Boy, this gonna be a good one. Now, the old defensive coach from Clemson, Brent Venables, is the head coach over there at Oklahoma. Now, G Money, here's the only thing with Oklahoma. I'm just talking about last year. I ain't seen them this year, so we're going to watch and see. Last year, their offense didn't smell right. Hopefully, Oklahoma can get because the defense was, pretty good. And that's what Brent Venables is. He's a defensive coach. If they can get that offense rolling, this might be a good game. Now, Michigan is loaded, though. But the fact is, they coming into your house. And Oklahoma, you don't let nobody come in. Don't be Clemson and let LSU come in your house and whoop you like my team did. I don't know what was wrong with Clemson. They couldn't block nobody. They line was doing what we call Olay blocks. Olay! They going right through. Watch out. No, look out blocks. Look out. Here he comes. LSU just had our number. It is what it is. No, they could. No. Cade Cleveland did not have time to do nothing. By the time they hiked the ball and he set his feet, they was on his tail. They really was. So the big game, Michigan, Oklahoma. I'm going to go with ABC. 7 o'clock in Oklahoma, in Norman. This is a hard choice. This ain't easy. It ain't that easy. So what's point spread? We ain't gonna pick by point spread. When we pick who gonna win or lose. We don't care nothing about no point spread. Michigan, Oklahoma. Michigan, Doggone it, I'm going to go Michigan. I'm saying Michigan is going into Norman, and they're going to pull it off. Even though they're ranked higher, you ain't supposed to go beat nobody in their house. So I'm going to go with Michigan. I'm going to say Michigan going to go in there. They're going to get this win. Yeah. I'm going to go with Michigan. And then the last one, and here's the last one. I don't know if I got any Bama fans on here, but we got Alabama at home tonight at 7:45 against UL Monroe. Now, family, if Alabama lose this game, it's going to be some smoke. Huh? Y'all hear what I said? If Alabama lose this game, some strange things been happening with hadn't that boy lost like 4 games in 2 years? I don't know if Nick Saban lost 4 games in like 10 years. Y'all, I'm just saying, they got to get it together because they didn't look good last week. Now, again, I opened up with saying we don't know if FSU, Florida State University, is that good, or if Alabama is that bad. We don't know yet. That was game number 1. That's why I'm saying, be careful with this and it's the last game in the top 25 too. That's the last game of the real top 25 competitor. All right, now y'all know upsets happen every week. All I'm going to say is I'm going to keep my eyes. I ain't going to call it an upset. I ain't going to do that. I ain't going to call it that. But I am going to be peeking over there during the Michigan-Oklahoma game to make sure Bama handling their business like they're supposed to, because if they lose this game, y'all know what I'm saying. In Tuscaloosa, wherever it is. It's going to be some smoke in the city. All right, so now NFL. We going to NFL next. Now, we done seen the ones that have happened, and week 1 has already started. Them Chargers did what they had to do, right? If they lose this game, I'm giving my... Walt, don't do that, Walt. You still need it. Don't do it, Walt. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, Jarrell, you want to go to Cleveland first? Oh, go ahead. It's Cleveland-Cincinnati is the first game, right? Okay, so this is going to be an interesting game for 2 reasons. One reason is this is what I want to see. Joe Burrow's offense against Cleveland's defense. I think that's going to be the difference. What now? Darrell, I'm not gonna be so quick on this one because yes, you got Joe Burrow, yes, you got Chase, and you got T. Higgins, and all. I don't use the word elite a lot, but I would say Joe Burrow can be elite. I will say that he can be placed on the right team. I will say that. Chase is close. He may be elite. He close. But they got 3 really good players on offense. Hi, this is Brandon from Wisconsin. Hey, welcome in, Brandon. We just talking football. They got really good receivers. But on the flip side, Myles Garrett on the other side, and that defensive line, and believe it or not, most people ain't going to believe what I say, Cleveland could have like a top 5 defense for real. If you really look at the pieces they got, now, they got to play it, but it looks like they can have a top 5 defense. So the interesting part to me is going to be when Burrow and them when Cincinnati got the ball and Cleveland's on defense. I think that's the major mash right there. Can your DBs hold up on Chase and T. Higgins? It's one thing to try to follow Chase around, but T. Higgins is so big. That's the problem. I don't think Chase is the problem. I could be wrong. But if everybody's healthy and nobody gets hurt, I think the difference in this game, and if I want and this is crazy. I like Shador, and this reasoning don't even make sense. Watch this. This reasoning don't make no sense. I like Shador, and even though he ain't gonna play, I want their team to win. But common knowledge tell me that ain't gonna happen. Knowledge say, well, but then again, wait a minute. I just thought about something. Do you know the last 6 seasons? Cincinnati is 1-12 in their first 2 games. The last 6 seasons, I just thought about that. Cincinnati is 1-12 in the first 2 games. Cincinnati opened up with Cleveland and Jacksonville. If they go 0-2 this year, they should fire their coach. Because they got Cleveland and Jacksonville. So now I'm stuck. I'm stuck now to thinking about it, Darrell, because experience do win, but Joe Flacco has also played with Cleveland before. This is going to be interesting. I can't call this one. I can't call it. I think it's a coin flip. Sorry, lost power over there for a second. Okay, so I was gonna say, I was gonna say, this is what I was gonna say, Darrell. I think if everybody's healthy, you can put 2 people over there on Chase and probably slow him down a little bit. I ain't saying you're gonna stop it, you slow him down a little bit. I think the problem is T. Higgins. I think that's your problem. He too big, and if you watch him play, he always high points the ball. So all they got to do is throw it up in the air. You not going to go get it over T. Higgins. It's just not. This is tough. I'm going to call it a toss-up. I got to call it a toss-up because the experience with Flacco, though, on the other side of the ball, it ain't like him and Kevin Stefanski ain't been before. You remember when he came in 2023, they won, 5-6 games in a row. He took them to the playoffs and all that kind of stuff. So that one's going to be interesting. If I got to pick one, that's tough. That's tough. Like I said, Cincinnati is 1-12 in the last 6 years in their first 2 games. Is there anything, Darrell, that tell you, listen to me, is there anything to tell you that things gonna change? I'm not saying they got as good a receiver. I'm not saying that. I'm not telling you that. I'm telling you that I believe. Wait a minute. Let me see something. Hold on. Let me check one more thing. Hold on. Before I make it, I'm gonna make a I'm gonna make a pick. Hold on. Cleveland Browns. Hold on 1 second. Let me check. I need to check one thing. I know this is not good radio, but I need to check one thing. Okay. I just need to see where the game at. That's the one thing I didn't check. Where is the game? Cleveland. Okay, so hold on. All right, so stop. Okay, go. Okay, so the game is darn, you took off fast. Go back up. Oh, you tripping. Stop tripping on me, computer. I need you to work right now. Okay. Ooh, Jesus. On the main line. Tell him what you want. Call him up and tell him what you want. Okay, so here we go. Where we at? It's in Cleveland. Okay, that's why I said it's a toss-up. I thought it was. The game is in Cleveland. See, I think neutral field, I would go with Cincinnati. Neutral field, I would go with Cincinnati. But because it's in Cleveland, and even though my logic is going to sound absolutely asinine to most of you, because the game is in Cleveland and the buzz has we know, let's just tell the truth. All preseason leading up to this, the buzz was all about Shedeur Sanders. Let's just go and tell the truth. It is what it is. That place going to be sold out with number 12 jerseys and stuff going crazy. I still got to call it a toss-up because it's in Cleveland. I almost say Cleveland win. At home opener, Cleveland wins that one. Cleveland wins that one. All right, the Jaguars play the Panthers. Ooh-wee. It's in Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence, Travis Etienne. They got the Heisman Trophy winner. All them against the Panthers. And the Panthers have not been good at all. Both of these teams, to be honest with you, they go to my church. Who go to your church? Look. Denise, thank you for the follow. Both of these teams, to tell the truth, end up most of the time. Jags players go to the church. Okay. Well, then you got to pull for the Jags. You ain't got no choice. Both of these teams, unfortunately, the last couple of years been down at the bottom of the barrel. It's in Jacksonville. I'll take Jacksonville in that one. The Dolphins play the Colts. That's the Colts all day. Browns and Cleveland, we picked the Browns for that one only because it's at home. Only because it's at home. And I'm going to see that I want to kind of watch the Jag game, but I can't because my Steelers playing at the same time. But I want to see Travis Hunter on both sides of the ball. That'll be interesting. Falcons and the Buccaneers. Oof. Falcons don't know how to win. I lived in Atlanta for a while, and I know they just don't know how to win. They can have the game won, and they just give it up. So common logic say go with the Bucs. Chiefs and Chargers already played. All right. So we got the Raiders and the Patriots. He lived down the street from you. Oh, so you rich. You living out there with football players. Okay, listen. Raiders and the Patriots. CBS 1 o'clock in New England. Travis lived down the street from you. That's wow. Okay. The Raiders and the Patriots. The Patriots have been, well, both of these are two other teams like we talked about with the Jags and the Panthers, the Raiders and the Patriots. You could throw all them in the same bucket, and good luck on picking one of them to win because, since Bill, that's what we didn't talk about. Y'all, we forgot one thing. Bill Belichick and the North Carolina Tar Heels. Did y'all watch that atrocity? Did y'all watch North Carolina get beat like they stole something? Poor Belichick. Jesus. Listen, well, I'll have to give it to him now. Before the game, when they interviewed him, one thing about Belichick you can say is he is honest. He said, I put together 70 new people. We'll see. So he must have knew already they was in the run for their money. But, Bill. Now, was it Brady or Belichick? Looked like to me it might be Brady, because Brady went to Tampa Bay and got him another one, and Belichick ain't done nothing since Brady. But wait, that's something else we're going to talk about. Okay, so, all right, then you got the Cardinals and the Saints. Now, that'll be a good one. Well, I don't know. The Saints quarterback situation is jacked up, but it's in New Orleans. If I had to pick, and the Cardinals, is Kyler Murray all right? Is he playing this year? Kyler Murray seen him play halftime. I'll go with the Cardinals on that. Steelers, Jets, y'all know I'm going Steelers. I'm a Steelers fan. Then it's Aaron Rodgers versus his old team. Come on, man. Man, come on. We got to go Steelers on that one. We got to go, right? You got to go Steelers beat the Jets, even though it's in New York at the Jets. We got to go Steelers, right? Y'all, ain't nobody talking about that one. Ain't nobody want to talk about the Steelers versus Jets. Mike Tomlin going to pull that one out. They going to beat the Jets. Man, it's the Jazz. Yeah, I'm going Steelers on that. Giants versus Commanders. I'm going with Washington Commanders because of the quarterback situation. I think the Commanders got an advantage with their young quarterback from last year, and the Giants still trying to figure it out. especially with what is Jackson Dart and Russ. Yeah, they got to figure that out. So I'm going Commanders on that one. Got the Broncos against the Titans. Who you got a brand new quarterback that was picked number 1, Cam Ward, against the Broncos. It's in Denver. It's his first game on the road. I don't know. That's a tough one. First game with the Titans on the road in Denver, where the altitude is different. I want him to win. Okay, so I'm in an oxymoron right now. I'm pulling for the Titans to win, but I'm picking the Broncos to win. Now I want you to hear me. I'm pulling for the Titans to win. I want to see Cam Ward on the road go in there and pull off a victory, but I don't believe it's gonna happen. I believe the Broncos is gonna win. Now I will be mad. I will be happy if I'm wrong. Hear me? I will be happy if I'm. This is one pick. If I'm wrong, I'll be happy. But I believe the Broncos gonna win at home against the Titans. But I will be happy if I'm wrong on that pick. 49ers and Seahawks. Reginald, thank you so much for the Daily Heart. Appreciate it. The 49ers play at 4:05. They go into the Seattle Seahawks. Yeah. Reginald. Okay, thank you so much for the Daily Heart. 49ers on that one. Of course, Detroit, Green Bay. Detroit had the better team last year. The reason I believe that Detroit didn't make it as far as they did last year was simply injuries. That's the only thing that slowed the Detroit Lions down last year. If, and it's a big if in football because it never happens, but if they can stay healthy, they can make a run for real. So I got Detroit in that one. Then you got Texas versus the Rams. Y'all know I live in L.A., right? Y'all do know that, right? Texas got to come out here. And I ain't picking against the Rams, so I'm taking the Rams on that one. We got, now here's a good one. Here's the one that's going to have everybody glued to the TV tomorrow night. It's the one and only Baltimore Ravens, led by the man himself, Lamar Jackson, going into Buffalo, New York. Now, this is the one I want to hear from y'all. Going into Buffalo, New York to duel with Josh Allen and the Bills. I want to know from y'all who you got. Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens are going into New York to face Josh Allen and the Bills. Delta say she going with Lamar Allen. She believe Lamar Jackson gonna go in there and pull it off with the Baltimore Ravens. Who else? Who else we got? Who else we got? Stevie say not so fast. You coming into the house of the Bills and wait a minute, Dr. O say not so fast. Them Ravens finna go in there and handle business. We got 2-1. We got 2 on Baltimore and 1 on the Bills. Now here's the kicker with this game right here. It's in Buffalo. And both of these teams, now this is the funny thing about these two teams. Both of these teams are top AFC teams. But for whatever reason, they can get so far and then they just fall off. Like Lamar has done everything but get to the Super Bowl. And is this going to be the year that he can get all the way up there? He been getting to the playoffs, he been getting to the AFC, but he just can't get to that Super Bowl. I think the winner of this game has a great inside track on getting to the Super Bowl. I really do. I'm going to pick that one last. We got one other game. I'm going to come back to that one. I still got to think. Got the Vikings and the Bears at 8:15 tomorrow night. And this game is on ESPN, ABC, ESPN2, whatever. Deportes, all that. Vikings, they go into Chicago to play the Bears. It's hard for me to pick at this point in time. It's hard for me to open my mouth and pick the Bears to win. So I'm going with the Vikings on that one. Now back to the Ravens and the Bills. Oh, she going with the Bears. Stevie going with the Bears. He must live in Chicago. All right, last one, and then we out of here. We ain't only got 5 minutes left. This was good. You got the Bears and the Vikings. It's in Chicago, but it ain't cold. And the Bears play better when it's cold. Yeah, I'm going with the Vikings. Okay, now Ravens and Bills. Ravens and Bills. This is the last one. NBC 8:20 tomorrow night. NBC 8:20 tomorrow night. Ravens and Bills. It's in Buffalo. And truth be told, now I'm going to go by history. Y'all ain't going to like this pick. I don't even like the pick, but I got to make it. The Ravens never start fast. Think about it. They lose the first 1 or 2 games. They kind of like Cincinnati. They never start fast. I won't be mad if I'm wrong. I will not be mad at myself. There's 2 picks on here that I won't be mad if I'm wrong. I'm going to say the Bills win this first game, but I won't be mad if I'm wrong. Okay, I won't be mad if I'm wrong on this one, but I'm going to say the Bills win the first game because for whatever reason, Lamar don't get started off real good. So by history, I'm gonna go with the Bills for that one. But again, I won't be mad. I will not be mad if I'm wrong and the Ravens win. Honestly, to tell the truth, on the inside, now I'm picking by knowledge, but on the inside, I'm pulling. Hear me? I'm pulling for the Ravens because I like the Ravens. This hard because they in my division. I'm a Steelers fan. But I like the Ravens team. I like some players over there. I like they picked up the young kid from Colorado. He doing good returning kicks and all of that. And I like the quarterback. I like what they got going on over there. I like the running back. I like the Ravens. So hear me when I say I'm pulling for the Ravens, but I'm picking the Bills. Simply because the Ravens never start fast. It take them a minute, about 2-3 games, then boom, they at it. So, because of history, only because of history, I'm going to pick the Bills, but I'm pulling for the Ravens. That's crazy, I know, but I'm picking the Bills to win. All right, thank y'all for hanging out with me, but I'm picking the Bills to win. All right, thank y'all for hanging out with me. Hopefully next with me and we can debate back and forth. But until next time, I'll see y'all. We'll see how this thing work out. Peace and hair grease. Hope y'all have a wonderful day. I'm out of here.